There's back to another video. Monthly review, okay? Today we're going to be doing the November monthly review. It's officially December, so I'm trying to be more festive because December and Christmas time and all that's my favorite time of the year. But let's get into November because this was an interesting month. Now for a while in December, I'm gonna keep saying that, for a while in November I was like, it's been a pretty good month. I would say like top tier of the year, honestly. And then like that last week I was just like, oh, great. So yeah, let's go through. If you've not seen my monthly updates, monthly reviews, monthly whatevers before, I would go watch the other ones. They're kind of like mini story times basically. They're pretty enjoyable. You just get to know what happens in my life. At the end we talk about anime, but besides that, you can tune out before that if you'd like, if you just want to hear about me. I'm narcissistic. For some reason I put a bullet point saying cold. So I guess it got cold. I guess it wasn't cold before, but it's cold now. It feels normal to me now, but I guess it wasn't normal then. So it got cold. My charger for my phone almost broke. Top tier month. That's what I'm saying, alright? It just kind of glitched out for a few seconds, but then it went back to normal. But then I was like, you know, terrified, like what if my phone charger doesn't work? So I ordered a pack of new phone chargers. I have to sneeze. Alright, it was election day. That was wonderful. I'm not into political stuff, so that's all I'm gonna say. You know me, I'm not the smartest cookie, the smartest anything. So yeah, that's all we're gonna say about that. I don't like talking about it. Here's a fun thing though. So my dad, well, it's not fun. It's actually not very good, but it was fun for me. This is gonna sound bad. So my dad, if you guys didn't know, I think I've talked about this on the channel before. My parents grew up in New Jersey, both of them. They met in New Jersey, and then my grandparents moved down here, and then my parents moved down here. That's the story. Wow. And I was born here. Wherever here is, God knows. You just have to imply, okay? But my parents, all their family basically like lives in New Jersey or like somewhere around there. So my dad's like whole family lives there. So he was like, I want to go see my dad. And we were like, you probably shouldn't do that because you shouldn't really travel in general. But my dad went to New Jersey. He did get tested. We talk about that later in the month too. He did not have. Do I have to bleep that? I'll bleep it anyway. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, so my dad went to New Jersey for a week. So I had a little fun week without my dad. I have to sneeze again. I have terrible allergies if you didn't know. So now we're getting into the week that my dad wasn't here. Not gonna lie, funnest week of my life. But so it was just me and my mom just chilling. My mom makes this really good chicken. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like chicken with like, it's kind of like breaded a little bit, but it's like fried. It's really freaking good. So my mom made that. My dad doesn't like it, so my mom never makes it, but I love it. So he made it like the first night he was gone. I was like, hell yeah. So yeah, we ate that, and then me and my mom kind of did like we watched over the week we watched a little bit of Ouran High School Host Club throughout the week. Like every night we'd be like, hey, you want to watch Ouran? Let's watch Ouran. So yeah, I got my mom to watch Ouran with me, and that was really fun. Apparently we went to Harris Teeter. I don't know. Then we made cookies one night and watched Ouran. As you can tell, I was living it up. I got a weird cut in my nose. I think it's gone. I honestly don't know. It just like really hurt one day, and I was like, what the hell? So then I went and I checked it out, and I just had like a little cut like at the beginning of like inside, but like at the beginning, like right here. It was like, what? I don't know, it went away though. Okay, so this is something I've been very into for the past month, obviously, because it's kind of like a holiday thing. If you guys know the channel QVC, like, you know, what does it even stand for? What does QVC stand for? Quality, value, convenience. Hell yeah, QVC. So I don't really like watching cable channels anymore. The only like things I watch are like Markiplier and anime. I was sitting out there with my mom one night and we started watching QVC, and now love QVC and I always watch QVC. So I have an addiction. We did face masks that night that we watched QVC, and then the next night we watched QVC, and well, I guess this was just me. My mom was doing work, but I watched QVC and I actually made my Christmas list, not based on QVC stuff, but like based on like online lists. I will have a video this month that I will be sharing my Christmas list with you and like my little wish list and things that I also know I'm getting because we ordered them the other night. But yeah. Another thing I got back into, like, was into cable TV my whole entire my whole entire childhood, and then I just cut it out of my life. I was also really into fan fiction in like, I mean, I had like a few times, like I got introduced to it in 7th grade. Yes, I know, 7th grade. And then I would just kind of sparsely read it, but I really got back into fan fiction this month. So you got any good fan fiction for me? Recommend them. Okay, so the day that my dad was coming back from New Jersey, it's been a week, the beautiful week was up. My mom had to go get a mammogram, so I went with her, obviously, because I was like, I'm not staying home alone. And we didn't know when my dad was gonna get home, and she had like plans, so I was like, I'll just go with you. Turns out he got home like 30 minutes after we left, and I was like, great. But it ended up being a fun day, so it's fine. Sorry. My mom went and got her mammogram, and I was like the only one in the waiting room, and I'm just like, and then, if you didn't know, we're kind of like redoing our house. I don't know if I've mentioned this on my YouTube channel, but we're like redoing the house. You're gonna get a vlog for it for Vlogmas in like probably less than a week, because by the time that I'm filming this is December 1st, and we're getting our furniture that I just spoiled. We're getting our furniture that we got in the day that I'm mentioning right now, on like Friday. So yeah. Yeah, we went and got furniture. We went and got a new couch, so we're gonna do couch reveal on the actual vlog, because I don't think I actually have a good photo. But yeah, we bought a couch. It came with a little ottoman. It came with a swivel chair, and bitch, I love the fucking swivel chair. I don't like the couch. I'm not even gonna lie. I do not like the couch. But it's not my couch, so I don't get to pick. It's fine. It's whatever. And then we also, this is the first time I've ever had Panda Express. We got Panda Express. It was pretty good. A little spicy for my tastes. But it was also pretty good. My dad came home that day. Now here's the thing, I will tell you, we did wear masks when he came home. We sanitized the whole entire house. I'm literally not kidding. For 2 weeks we wore masks throughout the whole entire house unless we were in our own rooms. And if someone like had to come into your room, they had to like knock and you'd talk through the door. It was very fun, very fun. We're healthy and safe though, so that's good. Except for my allergies. I have really bad allergies. Here's another little story time that I think I have talked about on the channel before. It's a bad story time though, so don't go looking for it. I mean, you can go looking for it, but I wouldn't suggest it. It's not visually appealing. Aesthetically pleasing. I had a lazy eye as a kid in like this eye, I think. And I had to go get surgery for it, and like they had to tighten my little eyeball. I know that sounds gross, but it really wasn't. I was asleep. I mean, it could have been gross, I don't know, but to me it's not gross. But now this eye has a lazy eye, so I don't know if you've noticed it in videos, but my eye kind of just goes out. I've noticed it a few times when I'm editing, because obviously when I edit my videos I have to be like, is the lighting changing, cut it out, you know, whatever. So I obviously I notice little things like that, but yeah, I have a lazy eye. I'm living it up. This is a very hard time of the month for me. You guys know the channel Unis Honest? I made a video on it. It's called Memento Mori. I would probably go watch it. I do start crying in the video though, because this was like the day after Unis Honest ended. I had like not completely accepted, but I had accepted, you know? The video is kind of crap, so read the description, but Unis Honest ended, and that was a very big part of my life for the past year, so I was pretty upset. I have an Unis Honest shirt, and I also got the hoodie that they put out on the last day, so it's not gonna come until like January though, or like February, you know. A lot of people ordered stuff, but yeah, Unis Honest ended. Thank you, Unis Honest, once again. I made a whole video about it, but once again, just thank you for a wonderful time. I love you guys. All of you. I didn't mention everyone in the video. I mentioned them in the description, but like I didn't even mention Amy. I was like, what? Unis Honest also ended on Friday the 13th, and I kid you not, I talked about this in the Memento Mori video. I sat there through the whole entire 12-hour live stream, so I was up till like 3 a.m. and I was like, oof. But yeah, it was Friday the 13th too. We went carpet shopping. So we're getting carpets, and we're also gonna get wood floors for my room. I cannot express to you how long I've wanted wood floors. I hate carpet, but we're getting gray carpeting, I think in January, because we wanted to get our Christmas tree, and I was like kind of adamant about getting a Christmas tree, so I was like, Mom, wait until January, please. So I think I convinced her, and I think my allergies are acting up. We're gonna get our carpet and my little wood flooring in January, which will also probably have a video, I don't know. I had to go back to ortho again because I had a monthly checkup because girl's not good at wearing her retainers because I fucking hate it. But I was very nervous about this ortho appointment because last month when I went, they were like, hey, your retainers, they're just like not really working. Like, you know, girl, you got to keep putting them in. I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I was wearing them a lot. And I was like nervous because like, what if he says my teeth aren't good? I go in there and he's like, yeah, no, your teeth aren't good. So we're going to have to do another monthly checkup on it. But I have another monthly ortho checkup this month on the 16th or something. I don't know. I love ortho. I love it so much. Oh, I have a little story time from ortho. So when I was there, it was me and this other kid who were just sitting there 6 feet apart, by the way. They make sure that you sit far away from each other in the waiting room. And then it's like these 2 ladies who sit at the desk. Your parents don't go in with you or anything. So, you know, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting to get called in. And apparently they lock the door. I don't know why they lock the door, but they lock the door. So, this kid comes up and he knocks on the door and I'm like, okay, you know, the lady gets up and she usually unlocks the door and she's like, hi, welcome, whatever. But she didn't get up because she's talking to this lady that was like sitting here that just got like checked out. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I'm the one that's closest to the door and I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not getting up. This kid knocks again. And I'm just like, me and this other kid who's sitting there, we're kind of like making eye contact. Like we're both trying to go on our phones to avoid anything. The kid knocks on the door again and we're both like, lady, answer the door. So then he leaves, like presumably to go tell his parents like, hey, they're not answering the door. And then he comes back and the lady like finally gets up and gives me a look like, bitch, I don't know how to unlock your door. Like, not my fault you lock it. Like, I don't know, I'm not gonna get up and go unlock your door. Like, what if she tells me no, don't do that? Like, I'm sorry. I was just like, she gave me a look and I was like, really? Come on. The lady who was doing our carpets actually had to come to our house and like measure stuff, so she did that. And that's when we really got the carpet stuff confirmed. There's this new pretzel place by us, so we went to that and we went and got some nice pretzels, and apparently they have sweetbreads and I want to go back there and try them now, but I'm fine. At my house, here's another little fact to learn. This is just a very like exposing myself facts about Emma video. In my house, the heater is like over there and the air goes from the heater over here through my room over to there. You can probably hear it on right now. But like basically the first room that it hits is my room, like the heat, you know, whatever. And my room changes temperatures drastically and I freaking hate it, but it's fine. And one day I was like, that smells really weird. I don't remember what it smelled like now, but I was talking about, what did I say it smelled like? I don't remember, but it smelled really weird and I was like, this is kind of concerning. What if I'm like, I'm gonna die? So I go and tell my mom and she's like, it doesn't smell like anything. And I was like, it smells like something, but whatever. I can't talk anymore. And then I kind of just sat there and inhaled probably poisonous fumes, so I could be dying, but I'm fine apparently. I don't know, it was just the heater smelled really weird. You guys remember that video? I think it was what I'm gonna be watching fall 2020. It was an anime video. One of my cherry blossom lamp thing lights, I call them cherry blossom lights, they're not, but that's what I call them. It fell behind me right when I mentioned it, and it was pretty funny. It was like, ha ha ha, you know? One of them, I was sleeping and I was like, okay, like my alarm went off and I was like 5 more minutes, and then my cherry blossom thing fell on me and I was like, fell like right next to me and I was like, okay, I'll get up. And actually coincidentally one of them fell, come here. One of them fell on me today too, so. And like right on my head this time. There's only 2 left up, so I gotta get my dad to put them all back up, but I'm living it up. Okay, so if you didn't know, obviously, right? Well, I think you would know. My dad made a friend who has a kid who's a year older than me. I'm so sorry if this kid's watching this. I don't know, but my dad's trying to set me up with him. My dad knows I'm gay, by the way. Kid, if you're watching this, I'm gay. I'm sorry. No, I'm good. You're probably great. I'd love to be your friend, but hate. Unless my dad's not trying to set me up and I'm taking this all the weird way. But yeah, so that's been happening to me. I'm sorry you have to deal with my dad, by the way. I'm so sorry. I then had another one of those allergy headache type things, and I like basically almost died. It was wonderful. We had nice family time for the first time because my dad finally got to take off his mask. And we all watched QVC together. As you can tell, QVC is my #1 like fun activity now. I started vlogging. Well, it was Thanksgiving. Go watch my Thanksgiving vlog. After that, like, I started vlogging on Thanksgiving, and I've been vlogging every day since, or filming a video, as you can see, every day since. We had Thanksgiving, as I said, and then we began Vlogmas, as I said. And the last thing I did this month that was somewhat entertaining was I dyed my hair, which is a Vlogmas video that probably already came out. Sorry. I'm trying to yawn. But yeah, so if you don't like anime, please leave now because we're doing the anime section of this video. But that was my November. It was pretty eventful, not gonna lie. So I watched my fair share of anime this month. Not a lot, but probably less than 10 or so. I watched a few movies though, so that was uncharacteristic of me, but it was fun. Also, next month is gonna have all the animes from fall. There's like 30 of them, so be prepared. I watched 11 animes this month. I watched Hetalia World Series specials. If you didn't, you probably remember from October, I was, the end of October, I was watching all of Hetalia, so this was the ending of me watching Hetalia. I gave Hetalia World Series specials a 7. It's like 4 episodes of Hetalia, so it's like literally probably 20 minutes long, maybe even less, but it was entertaining. Hetalia World Series, I gave a 7. Once again, another interesting Hetalia. Okay, I got really into this. I watched Yoru Camp. Second season's coming out like in less than a month or a month. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Dude, Yoru Camp is so relaxing and so good. It's like K-On! First season if I liked it, you know? I gave it an 8. I enjoyed myself. Literally one night, when they were eating ramen in the show, I got my mom to make ramen for me, and then one time they were in a hot spring and I went and took a hot shower. I was living it up. Ghost in the Shell, I think that is. Yeah, probably. I gave it a 7. It was a little confusing. Sorry, I'm trying to read my notes. But it gave me like good anime vibes that I've seen before, like in like Psycho-Pass and animes like that, so I did enjoy it. Hetalia the World Twinkle. All Hetalias blending together to me, so I couldn't tell you what happens in each Hetalia, but Hetalia, you know? Hetalia the Beautiful World. I gave Hetalia the World Twinkle a 6, and then Hetalia the Beautiful World a 7. Apparently I did not live for Hetalia the World Twinkle. My dad is mowing, so I have to talk louder, but we're almost done. I watched Mob Psycho 100. We did a review. Go watch my Mob Psycho 100 review. You do not know how much effort that took. Please watch it. I'm not sure how to say this one, but Paparia? It's like a 3-minute like short film thing. It was actually very aesthetically pleasing, and I could feel like an undertone story. It's really weird. It probably had nothing like that, but I loved it. I watched Tokyo Godfathers, and dude, I lived for it. It's a really good movie that I would suggest, especially if you're looking for some Christmas vibes, because that's what I was looking for, you know, Googling some good Christmas animes, and I found Tokyo Godfathers. Watch it. It's good. One of the animes that I'm watching this month is Senyoku no Shinjou. Another one of those like Neon Genesis situations, but it had a special, and I didn't even realize it was a special. I was just sitting there watching the anime, and then I was like, this is a review, like, of all the episodes, and I didn't even notice for like 10 minutes, but then apparently they just put it on the manga database, the anime database for Mal, and I was like, alright, I watched it technically, so there you go. And then last night I watched Space Brothers, the movie, and I'm gonna start watching the anime tonight, but it's like a 99 episode anime, so I was really excited. The movie's good. I gave it a 7, I might give it an 8, I'm not sure, but it's gonna be a good anime, I can already tell. So that has been my November. Go watch Vlogsmas, because Vlogsmas is happening right now. This is technically a Vlogsmas. I'll have a Vlogsmas explaining episode soon. You'll see it, video soon. It'll come out a little later into the month, but you'll understand how I do my Vlogsmas then, or for at least this year. But yes, hope you all had a wonderful November. I had a decent one. Life's Carnival. See you in the next one. This is the next monthly review is our last one of 2020. It's gonna come out in 2021 too, so that's so crazy, isn't it? But yeah, so, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!